Alright, so that was Cold Call. Next is Out in the Cold. We have lost contact with 2 transports en route to the outer colonies. There were more than 400 Deferi on those vessels, and with a rising threat from the Breen, I fear the worst. Their last known location was near VZA 4001, and I suggest that you start your search there. The Breen have no compunction against attacking civilian ships. We seek peace with the Breen, as we do with all things, but they answer our offers of friendship with death and destruction. Find our ships. If there are any survivors, please bring them home safely. Alright. VZA 4001. How am I doing on time? Quantum Phase and Redshirt sets. Quantum Phase is a real good science ship set. Oh, this asteroid. No. This is not the Kelvani belt. This is the other place. Until the 2800? I don't know. I used to rock the Aegis set. Back when, like, the game only had 2 sets, the Aegis and Borg. Let me give you a hint. If you were in anything bigger than a science ship, you wanted the Aegis set. But you wanted the Borg console with it, too. Sir, we are receiving an emergency distress signal from the Deferi freighter Sabak. I'm patching it through to the main view screen now. To all ships in range, this is the Deferi freighter Sabak. We are under attack and require immediate assistance. We have no weaponry aboard and our shields are failing. Anyone who can hear this, please help. It must be one of the Breen raiding parties that we were warned about. If we don't get there fast, there won't be anyone left aboard to save. I've located the Sabak by tracing their distress signal. We can engage at your command. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and... This one's a little annoying because it's very vertical. So it's kind of easy to miss where you're supposed to go. Yep, go ahead, tractor me. Melt! 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 I think that went well. That's what you get for tractor beaming white glint, motherfucker. The in-game volume's drowning me out? Okay, hold up. Alright, how's that? I have received no answer, so I assume not very good. We'll leave it there, though. I don't want it to be super duper quiet. Although there's no voice acting in this anyway, so. Respond to hail. Thank you for saving us. Our sister ship, the Pectel, was waylaid by Breen raiders at our scheduled rendezvous point. We made a micro-warp jump as soon as the Breen arrived and used the magnetic field of the comet to hide our energy signature, but the Breen have better sensors than we do. They found us. If you hadn't come along, we would have been obliterated. I'm worried about the Breen being at our next stop, so I'm going to try and get there ahead of schedule and be gone before they arrive. If you could, please find the Pactau. There were dozens of people aboard that ship. Speak of the devil. This is the Deferi ship Pactau. We escaped from a Breen slaver attack in our antimatter containment unit, and warp coils are non-functional. We need some replacement parts immediately. We're on the edge of a warp core breach. Is there any ship in range? As luck would have it. Where are you? Higher. Hello, Mr. Pactau. Where are you? Okay, I'm just gonna assume you're somewhere nearby. Sir, there are Breen ships inbound at Warp 7. 2 waves from the looks of it. The verse should be on top of us in a few seconds. I remember when shell grats were a threat. They are no longer a threat, but I remember when they were really annoying. That's what you get. Thank you for your fortunate assistance. We should be fine from here. I want to catch up with our sister ship, the Sabak. They fled at the first sight of the Breen raiders. We heard some of the slavers who attacked us talking about the Zarya system. If you want to take care of the Breen menace for good, you might want to start by looking for them there. Of course they didn't for the Zarya system. Looks like there's nothing there of interest, just a broken planetoid. The system scans that Deferi provided are fairly out of date, though, so something may have changed. Standing by to engage on your command. Yep. Make it go. Or don't. The warp animation has been broken since Agents of Yesterday. Okay. The autonav has problems. Okay, enter, continue cracked core. I've been awake a long time. Sir, that destroyed planet has a dilithium-rich core. It looks like the Breen have set up a mine inside the remains of the planetoid, and true to form, they're using all the captured Deferi as slave labor. We'll have to defeat the Breen picket squadrons before we can beam down to the mine. It looks like there's only a small force, sir. Oh, okay. I remember when you were dangerous. Yep, just eat all those phasers. Eat them. Oh, one more squadron. The frigates were never a threat. The Chelgrets were. The one thing that made them a threat was they used to spam subnucleonic beam and just double all your cooldowns. It was the most annoying thing ever. They would constantly be using it. It felt like they would just wait for you to use Science Team to replenish your shields, and then they'd subnuke the shit out of you. That's the last of the Scout Squadron, sir. Unfortunately, we can't just beam up the Deferi. The Breen have some sort of transporter disruptor field in place. We need to get down there and disrupt it before we can rescue the Deferi slave laborers. Alright. Let's see, lock. Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring lock. Depending on how fast we get through this, I might go for Cold Comfort. Because Cold Comfort's not very long. It's just a lot of dialogue. It's literally all dialogue. All dialogue and like 2 maps. That's it. And then 1 map is just a system map that you're in for like 12 seconds tops. It's a very short mission. Sir, sensors are showing that the Breen are using 3 separate transport disruptors. We will need to knock out these disruptors before we can transport any of the prisoners back to the Woklinde. The transport disruptors appear to be specifically keyed to Deferi physiology. That would allow the Breen to beam in and out at will, but the prisoners would be trapped. It also explains why our transporter signal wasn't disrupted. We will need to neutralize any Breen guard groups inside as well. We can't risk any unexpected Breen technology that might interfere with our rescue operation. Alright. Well, I have an answer to this, and that answer involves fire. Let's see. Speaking of which, where's Cryo Grenade? Let's see what we got. Photon grenade, Kleegat, Staff of Landru. I guess photon grenade will have to do. Alright. These prison cells are tied to the transporter inhibitors. Shutting the inhibitors down should allow us to rescue the captured Deferi. I'm also reading additional Deferi life signs on other levels. Based on preliminary readings, all cells are connected to the same mechanism. Alright. So... about to get hot. I like this flamethrower. It's not the most effective thing, but it sure is satisfying. Okay. Can't reach you. There we are. Why is Locke setting up a shield generator? Locke does not have shield generator on. He is a miracle worker, Bob. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I'm fairly certain the game just messed with Locke's damn skills. Yep, it did. Damn it! Alright. Okay, I think it's harmonized shields. Regenerative nanite canister. I think this one is the visor. Yeah. And that would make you... technical mishap. Alright, there we go. Damn game. Messing up my damn buffs. Might as well get a scan of this. I remember farming anomalies as well. I do not remember it fondly, but I do remember it. Lightning and then fire. It is all plasma all the time. Yep. I'll take that. Okay, let's turn this off. Lima, you have got like the tankiest ground set ever. You wanna go? You wanna step into the squared circle? Expect the unexpected in the kingdom of madness. Yeah. Thank you for your healing shiv, Locke. I don't know why I needed it, but I guess someone must have. Lightning. And then you die. Holy shit! That is some RE2 shit. People getting blown up and flying in the air. I'm walking through the lobby of the RPD and there's fucking bodies dropping. That's all the disruptors and guards, sir. I'm picking up a new contact aboard the station. We may have aroused the curiosity of the Breen commander. We should make sure that the ferry beamed away safely before investigating this new threat. By investigating this new threat, he means the Deferi commander will loudly announce himself because Cryptic put all their points into mustache-stroking villains. It's really all that they can do. We have confirmation that all Deferi prisoners have transported safely. We are clear to return. You are the one known as Person. I was expecting someone more impressive. After all, Thought Wen was one of my most reliable veterans. Defeating him must have pushed you to your limits. Not really. I'd like to say that I am looking forward to meeting you in person. But because I expect Thought Grand to end your life here, I am afraid that won't be possible. You've been interesting, but ultimately insignificant. Farewell. Lightning. A grenade. Flames! Lots of fire! And we're done. Hold on, Hunter. Let me just put my phaser rifle back on. Wait, that's a Mark 14, really? It's a Mark 14? I never upgraded it to Mark 15? Huh. So I didn't. What's my R&D? What's my R&D at? Do I have any Phoenix shit left? Let's see. Enhanced Universal. I don't have any Phoenix shit left, but I should have more than enough to upgrade it. Let's see if I can upgrade it. Let's see. Yeah, because I use this phaser constantly. I should just do something about my inventory. Shit. It's right there. I'm not going to blow the dilithium on that. What's the enhanced get me? Nothing. There you go. Didn't realize that I hadn't upgraded it to Mark. I think it's a gold on PC. Hey. Alright. You were saying, Hunter? Now we've taken care of the officer in charge, this entire mining operation should fall apart. But who sent that message? Thought Trell? Could he be who is behind all the problems the Deferi are having? We'll need to look into this in more detail, sir. Starfleet should be able to send patrols to ensure that the Breen don't set up shop here again. Or perhaps the Deferi will establish a dilithium mine here themselves. We can leave whenever you're ready. By patrols, he means dailies. He means get grinding, son. That dilithium ain't gonna grind itself. The survivors are on their way home, and we will be sending an expedition out to assess the viability of operating the mines ourselves. I think it would be wise to consider a joint operation with your government. The resources in the Zarya system are rare, and the best way to maintain the balance may be to share them with you. Thank you for all of your assistance. Your actions help to preserve the balance. And for this, you get the Breen Transphasic Cluster Torpedo, which is actually kind of overpowered. So it's actually, if you like transphasic torpedoes, and I think the Martok set buffs the crap out of transphasics, doesn't it? If you like transphasic torpedoes, this one's really good. Tricobalt, not so much. But vendor trash, so